Who am I? This is a very relevant question. Generally, nobody bothers about this question. People think that they are the body and say, I am a politician, I am an engineer, I am a doctor, I am a tailor, I am a carpenter, I am a dancer, so on and on and on. Even Alexander the Great was thinking similarly. He went on conquering the countries. He went on accumulating property. He went on accumulating money, wealth, etc., etc. He was too late to understand this. Just some hours before his death, he summoned his military chief and gave him the last command, gave him his last wish, gave him his last order. He told the commander that I will die within hours. And as the custom, my dead body has to be taken in a funeral around the capital. But just contrary to the customs and convention, instead of folding my hands inside the coffin, you have to stretch both my hand outside the coffin, keeping the palms open and naked. Let the people in Alexandria and let the world see and know that even Alexander the Great is not carrying even a single penny during his last journey. Let us not too late like Alexander the Great. We always say, my leg is paining, my head is paining, my body is paining. This itself indicates that I am not the leg, I am not the head, and I am not the body. Sometimes a person may feel some pain on the leg. He consults a doctor. The doctor carry out many tests, and finally the doctor diagnoses the problem. He tells the patient, there is bone cancer on your right leg. It is in a very developed stage. It is spreading very fastly. The only remedy is you have to ampute your right leg. You have to remove your right leg, otherwise you cannot live more than a month. With regret, you admit and remove your leg, because you love yourself more than your leg, and after all, leg is not me. Suppose a tumor is formed in the head and doctor tells you the tumor is in a very advanced stage. You have to remove it immediately, or else you will die within 3 months. We can remove it by a surgery, but if you remove the tumor, you will lose your eyesight. You cannot see your parents, your father, your mother, your husband, your wife, your children, but you can live for longer years with more regret. You agree and you prefer to live without eyes, because eye is not me. I can live even without eyes. Many people are born blind. It's okay. Suppose the tumor is in the brain and it is in a very advanced stage, and the doctor tells you, if you don't remove the tumor by a surgery, you will die within a month. But if you remove the tumor, you will lose all your memory. You will be just like a baby. You cannot remember the past. You cannot remember your parents, your husband or wife, or your children, or even what you have been studied and experienced before. But you can live longer, and you will agree, because even if I lose my mind and intellect, I can live for a longer period. The medical science has developed and is developing day by day. Now we can replace our heart, liver, kidney, and with somebody's liver we can live. And the science will further develop and more wonders will happen in medical science. Even then, it can repair your body, senses and mind, but I will remain without affected. We all sleep every day and get up in the morning. If somebody asks us, we know from the morning to evening what all things we can remember. And in the evening we go to the bed. In the beginning of the sleeping, a small sound will distract you, will disturb you, and you can recognize. That period of sleep is called dream state. During those periods, you may even dream many things. But after that, you go to deep sleep. Then all your senses, mind and intellect withdraws. Nothing is not you. Even if there rains cats and dogs outside, even if there is a big thunder, even if there is a terrible lightning, you are not experiencing the cold or the sound or the light, because you are in deep sleep. And when you get up, if somebody asks you what happened, I do not know. Is it rain? I do not know. But you say, I slept happily. All the living organisms, when they come out of sleep, they feel happiness. Every living being feel happiness in the deep sleep. Who is, when the body, mind, senses, intellect are in a withdrawn time, who is experiencing this happiness? The experiencer is me, I. That witness consciousness is me. Actually, this witness consciousness of me and you are the same. This witness consciousness of whatever you see and whatever you experience is the same. This witness consciousness and the universal consciousness are one. Actually, I am that consciousness, one without a second one. Actually, I am that. The very purpose of human birth, actually human birth is the culmination of all other birth. The very purpose of human birth is ultimate emancipation from sorrows, liberation. Knowing this, that I am the one without a second one. I am that ultimate consciousness is the answer to the very question, who am I? One who reaches this stage reaches the Supreme.